1800s, women took to the ice for a variety of reasons. Socially, it was a place to meet someone. Practically, it was a means of transportation, even if it meant carrying your baby.
In those days, the costumes were not designed for skating as a sport. Instead, the women simply wore the fashion of the day on the ice, complete with muffs, bussles, black skates, and petticoats. Although it was easy to glide around on the ice, whoa, these long skirts were not exactly designed for jumping, but these costumes were certainly warm.
By the 1920s, figure skating had begun to develop as a sport. A few daring women, like Teresa Well Blanchard, raised their skirts to expose the calf. But it was Sonia Henney who shocked the skating world by introducing a short skirt in the late 20s. She shed the burdensome long dress and paved the way for a more athletic approach. Finally, women like Barbara Ann Scott could spin and jump without petticoats standing in their way. By the 1960s and Carol Heiss's Olympic performance, skating had become even more demanding. The one-piece dress, though short, was made of a heavy material that still hindered movements. Spins and jumps place new demands on costumes. It may seem obvious, but to do moves like this flying sit spin, the material had to stretch. If not, the age of the tight-fitting dress would not have been possible. And the only material that stretched back then was this matte jersey. Today there are all sorts of fabulous stretch materials. Some skaters have even consulted with fashion designers and have paid over $1,000 for a costume. Back in 1968, my Olympic dress was hand-sewn by my mother and cost about $8. By the last Winter Olympics at Lake Placid, fashion design caught a lot of the skaters' attention. New trends evolved, and Linda Fradiani wore a basic leotard with sequins and ruffles, and costumes continue to change each year. Eric Heiden's not the only one that wears a speed suit, although only a few daring figure skaters have actually worn these in competition. They are the latest rage at the practice sessions. Because they're so stretchy, they are practical, and they fit like a second skin. They're also sleek and streamlined, but they're not necessarily for everyone. Really, a costume is just one more way for a skater to express herself.